Faculty at ETSU has many fields of research going on, and on Friday, March 23rd, several of those faculty members will sit down and discuss their research and interests at the 5th Annual Tables of Content. And here to share with us more about this fascinating event is Pat Van Zandt and Greg Ordway. Thank y'all for being here today.
Thanks for having us. We're glad to be back.
We were talking about this event last year. I know it's been a success, and you want to do it again because it is the public just is interested in what's going on at ETSU.
Absolutely. It's our 5th event, so it's become more and more popular as time goes on.
Let's talk about, give everybody a little overview. I talked about it there briefly, but tell us exactly what happens at Tables of Content.
Okay, well, it's a dinner party essentially. We have 12 tables. A faculty member hosts each table, and they talk about with their table mates about their area of interest, which range, well, it's a wide range, and we can talk about that later. But so you have the opportunity to have dinner with us and a glass of wine, and then also discuss something that you're really interested in with someone who knows a lot about it.
And you got to pre-register for this event.
You do have to pre-register. Last year we were totally full, and so you can register online, you can give us a call. Either way, we'll get you in, hopefully to the table you're most interested in, but I do have to warn people that a couple of tables are already full.
Already full?
Already full.
Some interesting subjects out there. This gentleman right here is going to be talking about Don't Worry, Be Happy. And that sounds simple, but it's a little deeper than that, isn't it?
That's right. My table will be focusing on depression and how to manage your life so you can avoid depression, because depression affects most everyone in the United States at some point in their life. But it's very important not to allow yourself, if that's possible, to develop depression, because it has damaging effects on the body, and it raises your risk for other disorders and later depression. So my table will be talking about that biology and ways that you can reduce your risk through lifestyle management of developing depression.
You want to talk more so on the lifestyle management side of things as opposed to medications?
It'd probably be a mix of things. We'll talk a little bit about the medications that are available, new medications that are coming, and that we hope will get here soon, because the existing medications don't work for everyone. And then we'll talk about how to manage a lifestyle to reduce your risk for developing depression.
Are you looking forward to this? I mean, it's a new kind of interaction with folks, isn't it?
It is. For me, I have not done a table of content before, and I'm looking forward to it. It's really enjoyable to meet with the public and talk about. This is my area of research, and it has been my entire career, so I'm very excited about it.
And there's so many other topics that are going to be
discussed. So many topics.
Just kind of gloss over, give us just a general overview of some of the fields of interest that are going on.
Well, there are 12, so I can't really get to them all. But we do have, interestingly enough, Roman architecture. Jeremy Ross, who's one of our administrators who actually leads ETSU at Rome, is going to talk about Roman architecture at his table. He's quite the expert. He's also an architect. Larry Miller is going to talk about forensics. So he's going to tell us a little bit about how what you see on TV and shows like CSI may or may not be exactly true. We have one of our biology professors going to talk about pollinators. You know, we talk a lot about danger to bees, danger to butterflies. So he's going to talk. 70% of our food supply it is dependent upon pollinators. So he's going to talk a bit about that. We have another guy, Joseph Shrestha, who is a young, very personable engineering faculty, going to talk about highway infrastructure, which I know you may think, do I really want to sit and talk 2 hours about highway infrastructure?
It affected me personally this week.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. But he's so interesting, and I think people will be really pleased to be at his table. We have Diana Mayo-Bobby, who's in the history department, but she's going to talk about how politics today are really not so different from politics in the 18th century.
I think that's one of those things that kind of stays evergreen.
Exactly.
Politics is always going to be politics.
And we have Dan Boner from the Bluegrass Old Time and Country Music Program, going to talk about bluegrass today. I know people will love that.
Yes.
There are many more: leadership, organizational storytelling. What have I missed? Old trees, walking in old forests, so all sorts of stuff. Really, we try to offer something for everybody, and I think we've done it.
I think you have covered the gamut. I really
Exactly.
do. Thank y'all for stopping by today. We're going to give everybody the information right now. It is the 5th Annual Tables of Content, Sheridan Library, room 311, March the 23rd. That's a Friday, so don't worry about parking over there at ETSU. It is a Friday afternoon from 6 to 8 p.m.